Please try to connect our repository. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, yes, connect it. Connect to that. Right click and click on connect. Oh, it's not coming. It may be servers are not started. Its servers are not started. The reason it is not coming. Okay, it is started now. Okay, it is going to take some time to establish the repository service connection and integration service connection. Okay. Now let us go and try to discuss what we are going to cover. We done with the sorter transformation in last class, right? I think aggregator transformation also completed, right? Aggregator transformation also completed. Did I give any exercise on that one? Example I given. Did you have a chance to do that one? Whatever example given by the help document, I asked the people to take that data, same data into the flat file and enable the sorted input. Without enabling sorted input, try to do it. You have a chance to complete? Yes? Seriously? Okay. Output didn't get it? Okay. Okay. Let us see that one. Let us go for the joiner transformation. Today, our scope is we need to understand total joiner transformation relevant work. Total joiner transformation relevant work. Tell me, sir, when you go for join, basically, if you want to get the data from two different places, right? Two different places. The two different places, maybe I can say tables. Let us two different tables. The two different tables may be available in the same database, or it may be available where, sir, in different database also. If it is available in the same database, then it is called as homogeneous. Then it is called as the two tables are homogeneous. If two tables are available, one table in the Oracle database, one table in the SQL Server database, then it is called as heterogeneous. So based on this thing, first you need to identify given tables are available in a single database or given tables are available in the different databases. If given tables are available in single database, then we can say that is join type is what, sir? Homogeneous join. Given tables are available in different databases, their join type is called as heterogeneous. Join type is called as heterogeneous. So that is what the based on the joins we are dividing it as homogeneous joins. Second is called as heterogeneous joins. We are saying homogeneous joins we will create using source qualifier or joiner transformation. But best practice is what, sir? Source qualifier. This one we can do in two ways. That means one is we can do using source qualifier, we can do using joiner transformation. However, best practice is using source qualifier is a best practice than the joiner transformation. Right, heterogeneous joins need to create using only one option is available for you, that is called as joiner transformation. You cannot do heterogeneous using what, sir? Source qualifier. Tell me what is the property of source qualifier, sir? Source qualifier is useful to generate the required SQL, right? Can you write a SQL query? A SQL query to get one table, one column from Oracle database, to get one table, one column from SQL Server database? No. You cannot write a SQL query, single SQL query to get one column from Oracle database, to get one column from SQL Server database. There is no communication between two different databases. If the same databases, I mean to say, using Oracle software, I created Oracle database 1, I created Oracle database 2. Same databases means I can say we have the database links are available. One concept is that is called as database links. Using database links, I can communicate it. but it's a different databases, heterogeneous databases, then you cannot write a single SQL query. That is the reason we are not able to use the source qualifier. We are able to use only what's a joiner transformation. Summary. If you sorry, yeah, this is the correct. This is the only difference. If your tables are homogeneous, that means coming from same database, then go for the source qualifier. That's the best practice. But you can do that one same thing in the using joiner also. If your tables are coming from two different databases, that is heterogeneous, then go for joiner transformation. Perfect. If you can perform a join on the source database side, then you can configure it in the source qualifier. Observe here carefully. I have here join it which side, sir? This table to this table directly I have the join. This is available in the source database. We have the join. We have join at what side? Source database side only available. Suppose this is available Oracle, this is available Oracle. That is the reason directly are able to connect it. If this is Oracle and this is SQL Server means you cannot do that one. If the join is available directly in the source database, then I can go and I can join in the source qualifier, and I can move the data into the target table whatever available. Next one, the SQL that the source qualifier generates default or custom executes on the source database at runtime. I said already source qualifier is going to execute create some query. That query is going to execute in the whatever source database available Oracle, that there it is going to execute it. If you want to customize this one, by default is going to generate one SQL, sir, but you want to add some more where clause, or you want to add some more order by clause, or you want to add some more group by clause, anything you want to add it. You can write your own SQL query also, you can write it. How to write that one, we are going to learn down the line. Next one. The SQL that the source qualifier generates default or custom executes on the source database at runtime. Example, homogeneous joins two database tables in the same database. At that moment I can handle using source qualifier. If you cannot perform a join on the source database, then you cannot configure it in the source qualifier. For example, see this one. This is coming from where? Oracle. This is coming from where? Plot file. Can you create the join between plot file and Oracle database? Can you create by any chance like this join? Can you create it? No. As you are not able to create the join between plot file and Oracle database, you cannot handle in the source qualifier. That's what we are taking one transformation. The transformation is known as joiner transformation we are taking. I hope we got these two pictures giving more clarity to you, right? Fine. Let us go for the examples of the heterogeneous joins. I can say an Oracle table and one DB2 table you want to connect. That is called as heterogeneous. You want to connect one plot file on one database table you want to connect. That also called as heterogeneous. Two plot files. Do you have any communication between one notepad and another notepad, sir? No, right? Both are different things. So that's the reason two plot files also I can take example as heterogeneous only. These all things are going to handle down the line. Now, this joiner transformation supports following types of joins. Even in our database side also we have the EQ join. EQ join is nothing but called as what, sir? EQ join is nothing but called as? EQ join, whatever available, that is called as normal join. Master outer join, detail outer join, these things I can say as outer join. In our concept, what it is? It is a outer join. This outer join we can say it as. Master outer means master table outer, detail outer means detail table outer. Here which table is called as master table, which table is called as detail table means a table which contains more data. That is called as what, sir? Detail table. A table which contains less data, that is called as what, sir? Master. In the name itself it is there. I am the master, I am the only one person, you are the student, so you have so many members. So master table always contains less data, detail table always contains more data. We have one big concept based on this master data set that is called as MDM, Master Data Management. Even Informatica guy has one separate component for that one to do the MDM. Informatica guy is what, sir? Separate software also he has for that one. Anyhow, that is out of scope of our things. MDM stands for Master Data Management. Using that one, we are going to create the master tables and all. Next, full outer join means I want, irrespective of the join condition is satisfying or not, I want all the data from master table as well as detail table. At that moment, I'll go for the full outer. Right. What you mean by normal join is, with a normal join, the integration service discards all rows of data from the master and detail source that do not match based on the condition. Only matched records are going to come into the picture. Remaining are discarded. Master outer means what? See, here it is a bit confusing. A master outer join keeps all rows of data from where, sir? All rows of data from where? From detail table. From detail table, we are getting all the data we are getting apart from the equijoin result. Whatever equijoin result is available, that result will be there. On top of that, what, sir? Whatever left out records in the detail table, those things also coming into the picture. We'll do this one as a practically down the line. Detail means what, sir? This opposite. What is that? All rows of data from master source. Full outer means what, sir? Both the things, whatever left out records are available from master as well as detail, we are going to get it. Is it clear? Now, let us go and try to do this one. Note 1. A normal or master outer join performs faster than a full outer or detail outer join. Note 2. The joiner transformation does not match null values. Suppose if null is available, can you compare null is big or 1 is big, sir? Can you compare null with the 1 or any number? No. Null is not a comparable one. That's the reason it is not able to compare it. For example, if both employee ID 1, employee ID 2 contains a row with a null value, it cannot say null is equal to null. That is the reason matching record is there. Any two nulls are not same. Any two nulls are what, sir? Not same. That is the reason it cannot say this null is equal to equal. The integration does not consider them as a match and does not join the two rows. To join rows with null values, replace null input with default values and then join the default values. So what I am trying to say is, wherever null is available, replace the null with the, let us say, 9999. Both the sides replace null with what, sir? Some number. 99999, you can replace it. Then you can connect it. You got my point? Okay. So these are the two note points what you need to do it. Let us go and try to the exercise 1, joining two tables using single source qualifier. Before going for this one, what is our understanding till this point of time? When I can call given two tables are homogeneous, sir. If two tables are coming from same database, then it is called as homogeneous. Between these two tables, whatever join we are going to give, that is called as homogeneous join. This homogeneous join we can do using source qualifier or using joiner transformation. However, best practice is using the source qualifier is the best practice. Next one. Given two tables are called as heterogeneous when, sir? Whenever given two tables are coming from two different databases, then it is called as heterogeneous. Heterogeneous join we can create using only joiner transformation. Heterogeneous joins examples are one Oracle table, one DB2 table you want to connect. And one Oracle table, one plot file you want to connect. One plot file with another plot file you want to connect. These all are examples for what's that? Heterogeneous joins. These joins with respect to Informatica are called as 4 types. Number 1 is called as normal join, which is equivalent to the equijoin. Number 2 is called as master outer join. Master outer join means you want equijoin result as well as whatever left out records are available on the detail side, those all things I want. Those things are called as master outer join. Detail outer join means equijoin result plus left records from the master table. Whatever left out records from the master table I want. Full outer join means I can say equijoin plus left out records from the both the tables, master table as well as detail table. Then performance wise, normal join and master outer joins are fast than the full outer join or detail outer join. Next one. Note 1. Note 1 is available. What is note 1, sir? That is what I said. Note 2 is what, sir? If two nulls are available in both the tables, then you cannot say this null is equal to null. If you want to connect the null values, then what you need to do is before connecting, replace the null values with what? Some number, some 999, some R111, some whatever number, which is not available basically in the employee ID. That kind of number we are going to choose it. That number we are going to replace it. We are going to join based on that one. Got it? Now we'll go and try to do the exercise 1. By doing the exercises, all the 5 exercises are available here. If you do these 5 exercises, you are going to get some more inputs. Okay. Exercise 1, what I am trying to do as per this diagram. DEP table is available in the Oracle database, sorry. EMP table also available in the Oracle database. These two things I am connecting using source qualifier. Then I am trying to pass to the target. Yes, madam, try to do this one. For this you require SQL developer also require. I am opening. So copy the code. We are creating first one as target table. We are trying to create it. This is our target table. Copy it. Then shortly source qualifier is came. Shortly Oracle SQL developer is came. Connect to our target database. What is our target database? B108 TDBU. That's correct. Then execute this code. Execute it. Execute. Then if you go and see joiner underscore EMP table is available, but in that one no data is there. Down the line we are going to get the data from where, sir? DName. DName is coming from department table. Rest of all the columns are coming from employee table. Let us go and try to do the same job. Next, second point. First point is completed. Just go for the second point. Second point is import this table as a target. Please try to import this as a target into your repository. Try to connect it. It's not connecting. Any problem with the services? Oh, I started previously, sir, but some reason what is happening now? Again stopped. If this kind of problems are occurring in our case also, let us say I started here in fact, but whenever I click on the refresh, it is going off. This kind of problems are occurring in our case. What is the problem is, whenever you are installing the software, did you remember or not, we used to create one username to create the domain tables. That user in my case, if you go and see, that username is what, sir? Infa9. This user may not be accessible. It may be password is expired, our account is locked, or some XYZ reason. Let us go and try to see this user you are able to access or not. I am going to the database side, SQL Plus. I am giving the username as Infa9. Password also Infa9. Database name is ORCL. I am entering. It's saying as what, sir? The password has expired. This is the reason. The domain tables are available in the Infa9 user, but which is not able to access because the password is expired. So I am giving a reset to the same password, sir. Don't reset to whatever you want it. If you reset to the whatever you want it, you need to do some other configuration changes also. But reset to the previously whatever password is available, same password. In my case, I am giving Infa9 is the password. Infa9 is again I am giving the password. Done. Now check it. We are able to connect or not. Connect Infa9 / Infa9 @ORCL. We are able to connect or not? We are able to connect. Now go and try to start the services. It should start without any problem. Now I am trying to click on refresh. Even I am clicking on the refresh also. Is it stopping or it is available? Same thing, sir. It is available same. That means now it is able to communicate with the domain tables. You got the solution? If you are starting and stopping means you need to get first doubt is what, sir? Domain corresponding schema is accessible or not. It may not be accessible due to XYZ reason. It may be locked sometimes. It may be a password is expired sometimes, and number of reasons. Our database is maybe down. Your database down also Informatica domain is available in the database only. If that is down, we cannot start this one. These are the number of reasons whatever available. Fine. Once it is perfect, now go to the designer. Try to connect to this one. Double click on it. So then password is administrator is the password. Try to connect it. So I am trying to connect it. If it is throwing the error, something means it may not start the integration services. Integration service is not ready. Integration service is not ready. So we need to wait for some time. Fail to connect to this repository service. So wait for some time, then click on connect. At that moment it will be connecting. Again it's failed. Okay, meanwhile what I will do is I will try to walk through the total document, then we'll go for it. Import this table, that's what we need to do. Then next is what? Go to mappings menu. I want to create one name. This is what the m underscore source qualifier underscore homogeneous join. This name also I am taking here, copy this name. Then this is what the name I provided. Then I dragged EMP table and DP table. If EMP table, DP table are not available, then what you need to do, sir? You need to import that one. You know already EMP table, DP table are available in the SCOT schema. From there you need to import it. Now you can observe here one thing that is called as source side. Automatically we got here what's a join. Why? Because in the database level properly primary key and foreign key relationship is available. Yes or no, sir? Properly primary key foreign key relationship is available. The primary key of this one is connected with the foreign key of this one. Whenever you import here based on the primary key foreign key, automatically it creates the things. You got it? Okay. Let us go and try to do the next one. In our case, both source tables are coming from same database Oracle. So we do not need to separate source qualifiers. So we are trying to delete one thing and we are trying to make this one we deleted and we are making only one source qualifier. Whatever columns are available here, these columns I am trying to drag and drop here. Let us see here, I dragged and dropped into the single source qualifier. Then I am connecting with the target. Let us go and try to connect with the target. Like this we connect with the target. Then we are trying to generate the SQL. We are going for SQL query. We are generating it. This is what the SQL query, what it is came. Suppose if you want to customize this one further, if you want to put your filter as, let us say, dpit number is equal 10, something like that, or dname is like something like that. You want to keep it, you can keep here. Then once it is done, we can go and we can run it and we can observe the output. Shall we go and do this total? Yes, madam. Now go to the designer and try to connect it. Now go to the designer and try to connect. Right. Now make sure first sources are available or not and targets are available or not. These are all things you need to make sure. Our target we are trying to import now. That is what the first job. Target go and try to import it. Just now we created. So go to the target designer. Then clear the workspace. Just now we created the table. What is the table name, sir? Joiner underscore EMP. The table you need to import it. Go to the targets menu bar. Import from database. RR capital, ITEX small 1, 2, 3. Then click on connect. Okay. Now go for sources. If you go and see the sources, we have here EMP table is available, but which is not available, sir? DPT table also required for this exercise. DP table is not available. You know already DP table is part of SCOT schema. You know how to import also. Yes, go to the source analyzer and try to import the DPT. Okay, we are trying to connect it. We connected. Now expand the tables. Select the DPT. With this we completed step 1. Go and try to see your document. We completed first point, second point, third point is what? We need to create one mapping. Yes sir. Create a mapping. How to create the mapping? You need to go for mapping designer. Mapping designer. Mapping designer. Then go to the mappings menu, new. You cannot clear all like that. If you want to close it, you have the close option. Yeah, like this also automatically closes. Paste it. Already I think I have the name in my cursor. Oh, it's not there. Okay. This is what the name what I am expecting. Control C. Control V. Click on OK. Drag and drop your source EMP DEPT into the work area. EMP you want. Then DEPT also you want. Then you need to notice one point here. What is the point is, did you created this join, sir? Did you created this join whatever available between EMP and DEPT? Did you created this join? How this join is came? Based on the primary key foreign key relationship, whatever available in the SCOT schema, right? If you go and see the SCOT schema, Tiger, then the SCOT schema we have the two tables what we taken. One is called as EMP table and DEP table. In the DEP table, we have here primary key. The primary key name is what? PK underscore DEPT. The primary key name is PK underscore DEPT. Same PK underscore DEPT is acting as what, sir? Is acting as here foreign key. Because PK underscore DEPT, whatever available, it is acting as here foreign key. We have here automatic join is creating between primary key and foreign key. You got my point? In the database level, if you have the foreign key primary key relationship proper, in the database level, if you have foreign key and primary key relationship proper, then you can go ahead and we can create this one. That means automatically joins we are going to get like this. Now try to drag and drop the target table also into the work area. Drop it, no problem. Now, for clarity purpose, close the repository navigator and output window, both the windows. Then output window also. Move that joiner underscore EMP to the right side. Perfect. As these two EMP DEPT are coming from same database and source database level, even we have the join also. That is the reason I don't want here two source qualifiers. You can delete any one source qualifier and you can drag and drop one source to other source qualifier. I mean to say any one source qualifier object you can select and you can delete it. Click on S. Perfect. Now we have only one source qualifier is available. Then whatever columns are available in another one, those all things you can drag and drop here. All columns you can select it and you can drag and drop here. Select any one column simply like this. You can right click also, you can do what is available, sir. Select all. Then these dotted symbols, whatever available, select the dotted symbols and try to drag and drop. That is the best way. Okay, now we got here all the columns, whatever available in the EMP table, those all things we got here. DEPT number, DNAME, location. These all things are coming from source EMP table. Now, whatever columns you require for the target, you can connect those things. Employee number I want to the employee number. So I can drag and drop employee number to employee number. Then DNAME I want to the DNAME. Then job I want to the job. Then salary to the salary. Then department number to the department number from where you want to take it. It is available common, right? Employee table I have, the department table also you have it. Wherever you are taking, that doesn't matter. Okay, from whichever table you want to take it, you can take from that table. In my case, I would like to take from this one I am taking. From the employee table only, I taken the department number. From the employee table only, I taken the department number. Okay, this is coming from employee table. Fine. Now try to click on save as of now. Click on save as of now. This is valid or not valid, sir? It is valid. But still, if you want to see the source qualifier SQL query, how you can see it? What is the query it is forming in the down the line? Double click on your source qualifier. Double click on your source qualifier. From here also we need not do any other activity, sir. Once it is completed, you can go rest of the work, creating the workflow, creating the session, and you can run it and you can see it. This work, whatever I am telling, to customize your SQL query. If your requirement is what, sir? To customize your SQL query, then only you need to go for this one. Otherwise, what, sir? You can go on, your job is done. Mapping job is done. But to show SQL query how to override, to show SQL query how to override, how to customize the SQL query, I am going for these options. Go to the properties. There I have the SQL query. Opposite to that one drop down is there. Under the value, drop down. Then this is what the SQL query. Here you can write your SQL query. For your mapping corresponding now we have the mapping, right? This mapping corresponding on SQL query has to generate, right? What is SQL query it is generating? That you need to understand. To generate the SQL query, in the bottom we have the generate SQL option. You can click on that one. However, before clicking on the generate SQL, click on generate SQL. Click on generate SQL. So we got here generate SQL, right? In order to validate this one, suppose I want to validate this one, then it's saying as what, sir? A username must be specified. That means these tables, EMP table, DEP table available, whatever ODBC connection, that ODBC connection, that username, that password you need to provide here. If you are not providing, means it cannot communicate with that one. Okay, try to provide it. It is available in B108 HDBU. Username also B108 HDBU. And password also B108 HDBU. Here one practical problem is going to come. Okay, I will tell it. We didn't create a SCART schema corresponding ODBC connection, sir, actually. Yes or no? SCART schema corresponding ODBC connection we didn't create it. We try to import those things also using the B108 HDBU only we selected. Because of this one practical problem is coming now. Click on validate. It's saying as invalid username and password logon. Sorry. I think this password is wrong. Click on validate. It's saying is what, sir? Invalid query. Why it is invalid is, tell me, in our HDBU schema, do I have the EMP table, sir? No. Where it is available? It is available in SCART schema, SCART DEPT. This alias name we can give as a DEPT. This alias name we can give as a DEPT. This is available here, sir. SCART schema. This alias name we can give as a EMP. Now try to validate it. No errors detected. So what is missing out, sir? Previously it was searching this EMP table in the HDB schema. But you know, like it is available where, sir? The SCART schema is available. So you need to prefix with the SCART schema. Anyhow, this is for our validation purpose only. If SCART is available or not available, or only a EMP table, DEP table is available, also nothing to worry. Why? Because whenever you are running your mapping, whenever you are running your workflow, we are not going to use ODBC connection. We are going to use what, sir? Relational database connection we are going to use at the session level. That is the reason this is for our validation of the query only. If SCART is available prefixed with the table name or non prefixed with the table name doesn't matter for me. You got it, my point? Now further, if you want to customize anything, let us say and okay, DEPT DName is equal to, you want to say as DEPT DName is equal to, you want to say as equal to HR, you want to write it. You can go and you can write it this also and click on validate, saying as what, sir? No errors detected. So this is your custom SQL or not, sir? Without using filter transformation, we are trying to do what? filter we are providing it. It is called as custom SQL. If you want to customize the SQL, then only you need to use this one. This one is called as override SQL option. It's called as what, sir? Override SQL option. Normally SQL relevant to the mapping is generated by the SQL transformation, source qualifier transformation. That one we are trying to override whatever way you want it. As of now, this requirement is not available, so you can click on cancel, no problem. Okay, even if you given here, let us say generate SQL, if you click on OK, then click on OK, then double click on this one, go to the properties. This is whatever query is available. This query is nothing but what, sir? By default query or not? If there is no requirement to customize, then you will not generate this SQL, sir. You can leave this as by default, ignore it. You got it? Okay. As of now, I am deleting it. I don't want anything. Click on OK. Then rest of the process is same, sir. Creating the workflow, creating the session, and running it is common. Yes, madam, please try to continue. Please continue with the workflow creation. Workflow manager, that's perfect. I think this part you are very well aware of it, right? Okay. Maximize it. Give the name as WF underscore. One moment. I think, what is the name I given? This was the name. Okay. Now take the session task. Now click in the work area. What is the mapping? M underscore SQ underscore homogeneous join. Okay. Connect these two things. Save it. Now we need to create we need to provide here one important thing that is called as database connection. Even though it's saying as valid, we need to provide the database connections. So double click on the session. Mapping. SQ underscore. Why it is showing as SQ underscore DPT, sir? You given the source qualifier name is like that. Now this is available where, sir? The source qualifier corresponding sources, that is EMP DPT, available in which schema? SCART schema. Okay. Now select your target and select the connection also. Okay. Click on OK. Save it. Fine. So it is saying as it is what, sir? Valid. Now try to run this one. Try to run it. Select the start task, then select the start task. Then go to the workflows menu or right click, whatever it is. Start workflow from task. I think we created only start workflow, not from the start workflow from task. That is when only workflow is ran. Only workflow is ran means what is the problem? Is it data is came here or not came, sir? If you go and see here, B107 TBU, joiner underscore EMP, then select star from. What happens, sir? Data is not came. Your session task is ran, then mapping will be running, mapping corresponding data will be moving out. So what you can do is from here also, you can, sorry, not from here. Here right click, then start workflow from task you need to click. You click on the start task, there is a problem. Click on that. Now go to the monitor, workflow monitor. Then you can see both the things are running now. Succeeded. If it is succeeded, what we can expect in our database? We can expect in the database some data is came here. This is what the data what we are expecting. This is what the data what we are expecting. You know, like in EMP table, how many records are available, sir? If you go and see the EMP table, here EMP table, data, right click, then we have here count of rows, how many? 20. And the DB table, how many records are available? Right click, then count of rows, how many? 4. We given what is the type of join? EQ join we given. But here 40th department is available. In EMP table, any 40th departments are there? I think no 40 department data are available. So what is our expectation then target data? Exactly 20 records should be came here. Right click on this one, then count of the rows. How many records are there? 20 rows are there. So EMP table, DP table is joined with the EQ join. That is the reason 20 records are came. Now let us go and try to understand second exercise, exercise 2. Exercise 1 is completed. Scott? Yeah. Okay. So what is our question is here? We clicked on the first time, by mistake she clicked on one option that is called as start task. What is this going to do exactly? That's what is asking. Let us say down the line, here today I have only one session only available, sir. That is fine. Down the line, let us say I have one more thing also available. Then you want to connect this one. Your goal is you don't want to connect, you don't want to load this corresponding table, this corresponding table. You want to load only this one corresponding. Then I can do right click and start task. Whenever you have the multiple session tasks or multiple things are available, if you want to do only one particular thing, you can do it. Let us say I have email task also available. Only I want to send the email. Then I can right click and I can go for start task. If you do the workflow only starting here, it's going to validate the workflow level, whatever properties are available, those things is going to validate. I mean to say, workflow level properties means what? If you go for the edit here, like properties here, like parameter files I can pass down the line, that is properly available or not. Okay, schedulers or variable, these things it is going to validate it. It won't move the data. Only validation of these things will be happens. Okay. Right, as of now I am deleting this one and this one I am deleting it. Moving the data is not possible, sir. Why? Because is it start task is mapped with the any mapping? Session task is mapped with the mapping. Start task is not at all mapped with the mapping. It is not mapped with the mapping means source tables and target tables communication is not there here. Source table, target tables communication is available only in session task it is available. Here multiple things are available, let's say n number of things are available, then you want to start all the things. Then if you click here and start workflow from task, then it will start all the things. If you want to start any one particular thing, you can right click on that one, start task. That's how it will be helpful. Okay. Let us move on to the next one. Exercise 2, joining one database table and one plot file. I am going to create here one plot file. Notepad is like this. We are going to create one notepad. This is my one of the source. And I am going to use EMP table, whatever available in the database. That one I am going to use as a database table as a one more source. This plot file and the database table, both the things I am connecting using joiner thing. Yes, try to create this notepad, madam. So always as a best practice, you need to create the notepad inside the SRC files folder only. SRC files folder is a by default source folder. Copy this data. Then go to the SRC files folder. SRC files folder, backend folder structure, start, my computer, C drive, Informatica 9.1.0, then server, InfoShade, then I have here SRC files, right click in the work area, then new, then test document. I am giving the name as your batch number B108 dept.txt. Now open this one, then try to post your code and make sure there is no spaces are available. I am trying to delete the spaces also whatever available. Save this one and close it. We done with the one table creation, right? One table creation. Right. Anyhow, this table you need to import as a source into your Informatica using source analyzer. Go to the designer and try to import this as a source. Designer, you need to import this as a source means you need to go to the source analyzer. Source analyzer. Then import this one. Go to the sources menu. Sources menu bar. Import from database or file, sir? File. And your file is you want to select means you need to select here all files. Excellent job. Then your file is B109 DEPT. Sorry, correct. You are correct. And click on import field names from first line. Import field names from first line. First line contains no data. It is a column name. So you need to select here import field names from first line. Import field names from first line. Correct. Next, you need to select here comma. That comma already selected by default option. Click on next. Excellent job. Then click on finish. Perfect. We ready with the sources are ready. Source I want here EMP table. EMP table is available in the Oracle database. That is ready. We want a DP table. DP table is a flat file I want. That also ready now. Okay. Sources are ready. Next is I want a target. Already you created target in the previous exercise, right? Joiner underscore EMP. Can I use the same thing as target here? I can use same thing as target. So I can say my target also done. My target also done. We had already created the target table joiner underscore EMP. So you can use the same table in this scenario also. Now import the source table EMP if already it is imported, and source notepad file into the Informatica Designer tool just now we imported. Now go to the mapping designer window, click on mapping menu, click on create and name it as m underscore joiner underscore EMP. If you want to change somewhat a more user friendly name means you can say as heterogeneous join. Okay, m underscore heterogeneous join, hetero joiner underscore EMP. Try to copy this name. Copy this name. Then go and try to create a mapping. You need to create the mapping using the designer. So in the designer, click on the mapping designer. Then go to the mappings menu. Click on create. Give the name. Click on OK. Okay. Right. As I already taken the screenshot, this name may be disturbing you people, so I am changing this as m underscore joiner only. But in case you follow the heterogeneous so that it will be there. Now try to drag and drop sources and targets into the work area. Sources and targets into the work area. Click on this repository navigator. Source is EMP table I want from the HDB schema. And from the flat file I want what, sir? B108 DEPT. So now we have here two sources. EMP table is the one source. DEPT table is the one more source. These two sources are available, but this is coming from which database? This is coming from Oracle database. This is coming from flat file. Both are different databases. Hence it is called as hetero. Hence it is called as heterogeneous join. We are trying to do it. Now I want target also. Let us go and try to drag and drop the target into the work area. Joiner underscore EMP drag and drop. Drag and drop joiner underscore EMP into the work area. Fine. Close the repository navigator window. Close the repository navigator window. Now you want to connect these two things inside the source qualifier means will it allow, sir? Let us go and try it. Then we'll see what will happen. Suppose I have here EMP number is available. I am trying to drag and drop here. Let me drop it. Employee number is came. But if I go and if I try to, let us say, for example, only these all things I am doing. I am going to revert everything. I am trying to delete here. That's fine. Let me delete it. Okay. Then I am going for double click on this one. Properties. Generate SQL. Is it freezed out? Is it freezed out or not, sir? It is freezed out. Why? My SQL query you cannot generate. SQL query you cannot generate by taking one column from the Oracle and some columns from the plot file. What connection are going to provide, sir, here? End of the day, I need to provide a single ODBC connection. Can you create a ODBC connection by communicating the both the databases? No. These all are showstoppers for us. These all are showstoppers for us. Okay, now you people understand the point very clearly. So I don't want to go with the EMP number here. I am selecting it. I am deleting it. Okay, yes. Now I want here one source qualifier. You can take here source qualifier again. Source qualifier transformation. Using EMP table I want it. So EMP table. So this was the source qualifier. Okay, now go and try to take the joiner transformation and try to move the things whatever you want it. Take the joiner transformation. Take the joiner transformation into the work area. So joiner transformation. Joiner, perfect. Joiner. After the lookup only we have the joiner. Then select it. I think it's just you can type the J also in that one. From the keyboard type the J. Automatically it will go over there. Enter. Joiner. Just give the some name as you are trying to join what, sir? Both the EMP and DPT are trying to give the joiner. So we can give the name as JNR underscore EMP underscore DPT. Click on create and done. Click on create and done. Done. Then try to drag and drop required columns into here. Required columns you can drag and drop into here. From the employee table I want EMP number, job, salary, department number. You need to drag and drop not from the source. You need to drag and drop from the source qualifier. EMP number, job, salary, DPT number. These are the columns which are available in the target. So based on that one I am telling this point. These are the 4 columns what I am looking for. You can drag and drop those 4 columns. Fine. And to join that DPT number, this DPT number, I require what's the DPT number column is required. So DPT number column and DNAME column, both the things I want. DNAME column, both the things I want. Try to drag and drop into the joiner. Right. Now minimize this EMP table source and these all things so that we have the max workspace. Fine. Now try to double click on our joiner transformation. Double click on our joiner transformation.
Sir, I have a question here.
Yeah. What is that?
What if we don't have a department number in a source qualifier of flat file?
You need to create it. See, normally if
We
you
need
want
to create one common column, you mean?
No, what I am trying to say is if you want to go for the join condition, first before going for the join condition, you need to think about the which column in this table, which column in this table you need to join it. Without a common column, we cannot do the join. Okay. In our normal SQL language also.
Okay, we are taking tables from 2 different databases.
Sorry, if you are taking tables from?
Then we have to, if we are taking tables from 2 different databases, then we have to see which is the common column between these 2 tables, right?
Yeah, common column doesn't mean that one, same name. Common column doesn't mean that one, same name, same data.
Okay, so whatever it is, if it's a database and the other data source is a flat file, but we have to have a
Common
relationship
column.
between these 2.
Common column, yes, correct.
Okay.
Okay, right. Now try to double click on the joiner transformation. We need to create the join right now. Okay, we need to create the join, double click. And here some few points you need to understand. Double click on the joiner first. Double click on the joiner. I think you double clicked on the target. You need to double click on the joiner. Right. If you go to the ports tab, in the ports tab I need to make sure one point is clear. Here I have the M port is available. M stands for what, sir? Master table. M stands for master table. Whatever columns are coming from master table, those things you need to select here manually. If already selected required things means is well and good. If it is not selected, then we need to map it. Tell me, out of EMP table, DP table, which contains less number of records, sir? EMP table has 20 records. DP table has only 4 records. So DP table is master table. From the DP table, what are the columns are coming? DP number, D name. Those two things should be enabled as what, sir? Master. Suppose by mistake it is selected like this. Then we need to switch to what, sir? Like this. So based on what you are calculating is M, we need to see which table contains less number of records. Which table contains less number of records. From the table, whatever columns we are taking, that should be enabled as M. You got my point? In my case, department table is a master table. These columns are coming from department table, and department table has only what, sir? 4 records, so it is a master. These columns are coming from employee table. Here I have the 20 or 40 records are available. That's what it is called as detail table. If it is wrongly selected also, you need to select properly which is master, which is detail. Now, click on the properties tab. What type of join we are trying to do here? We are trying to do join type is equal to what? Join type is equal to what? What is the type of join, sir? You want normal or master outer or full outer? I mean detail outer or full outer? As of now, first we'll go with the normal join. So select the normal join. That is the by default one. Then go to the condition tab. Condition tab. Here you need to create the condition. Master table means DP table. Detail table means employee table. Click on the new condition. From the department table, what column is equal to? From the detail table, what column we need to select here? Properly, you need to select it. Excellent job. We are saying as department number 1 from the department table is equal to department number 1 from the department table is equal to DP number here. So click on OK. That's it. This is what you need to do the settings here. Now try to, one more point also need to make sure, sir, here. I am giving a condition, right? DP number condition. Make sure that data types of these two things must be same, sir. Here, what is the data type of this one? Luckily, it is available as decimal. This also available as what, sir? Decimal. If something else is available, then use the toChar or toDate or toNumber functions and try to convert into the similar data types. Okay, if you are trying to join two columns which are not same data type, let us say DP number is equal to job, I am trying to say, click on OK. The join condition is not valid. Data types for ports, repeat number and job do not match. So this was the practical problem what we are going to face it. That is the reason we need to select here the columns which has the same data type. Click on OK. Now try to connect with the target table. One by one column you take it, because all columns you don't want here. All columns you don't want here. Department number I don't want here, right? So rest of the things only I want it. If you want, you can do like this. Employee number to employee number, then job to job, then salary to salary, then department number to department number, D name to D name. Right click, arrange all iconic, this is what they available. Then repository menu, save it. It's saying as invalid. Why it is invalid? Okay, something is reference are still available. Okay, why it is this problem is, this is the EMP table, that's fine. This is the table, this is fine. But if you double click on the source qualifier, ports tab, here what happened, sir? I shown one thing that's called as employee number. I dragged here and I shown it is not possible. The window is freezing out. I shown, right. At the moment, what happened is the source in reference is available here. That's what the problem. What I am doing here is, okay, I can go and I can remove this one. Then okay. Then try to save it. Now it's saying as what, sir? Valid. You got it? Previously I shown employee number dragging and dropping, that is making the issue. Now rest of the process is same process. Go and try to create the workflow WF underscore. What is that? Hetero joins. Then take the session task. Then take here M underscore. Second one, okay. Then try to connect it. Then double click. Mapping tab. This is coming from where? From the file. That is perfect. This is coming from where? From the SCART. This is coming from where? From the target. Click on OK. OK. Save it. Now try to run this one. Right click and start workflow from task. Then you can see in the monitor it is running. Once running is completed, here duplication of data might be came. Why? Because I didn't enable the truncate option, right? I didn't enable the truncate option. That's the reason 20 plus 20. How much, sir, it is? Around 40 should be coming now. What is that? 40 rows are came. Now we got came here. 40 rows are came here. Right click, then go for here count of rows. We are seeing here 40 rows. We are seeing it. You are getting my point? Yes. So, but whenever you are doing it, you do one more option also. Here, what do you do? Go to the mapping tab, select this one, truncate the table and try to run it so that you'll get accurate data. Save it, then right click and start workflow from task. Now we can see here how many records should be there, sir? Count of rows, then 20 records are available. That is the correct data. And whatever my local names I given, right? HR, sales, these all are what, sir? My local names that are available in the flat file. Okay, tomorrow I am giving one exercise to you, sir. What is the exercise is? Only simple exercise I am giving. Simple exercise. Go to the database now. Now go to the database. Don't create other table. Go to the database and try to add one more column called as location, LOC location. Now your requirement is changed. At the time of development of this one, they said like I want only D name. But they are saying now what, sir? Capture the location also they are saying. For that you cannot delete the existing code, right? Only small enhancement it is. Only location is the only one column they want it. The database administrator created the LOC column in the department table. I mean target table. How to incorporate our code we need to understand. You understand my point? Location also I want to capture in my target table. How I can do that? Right, sir? Right, this one. Capture the location into target. Capture the location into target. Capture the location into target. Okay, how to do that one? We need to understand it. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Thanks, Neeru and Anu. Akhilesh, you are coming daily late, sir. Akhilesh, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, yes. Daily try to come on time so that it will be more fruitful.
Okay, all right.
Thank you. Bye bye. Sorry.
If we bring location table into the source
Location is not the table. Location is a column. Try it today. Tomorrow I am going to discuss about it. Thank you.
okay.